Over the last day, much has been said about Nancy Drew, but one question that has not been fully addressed is, who is Nancy Drew? For years, she's been lurking in the dark alleys of River Heights, supposedly dispensing justice. But have her self-appointed powers gone unchecked for too long? Chief McGinnis admitted that in the past, Nancy Drew would often help herself to confidential police info and interfere with ongoing investigations. Now, as if this admission wasn't shocking enough, details are emerging that Nancy Drew may have been present at every single major crime committed in River Heights for the last 7 years. Stop and think about that for a second. Every single crime. I ask you to consider for a moment what this possibly means. There are some among you who may accuse me of jumping to conclusions, but when you listen, really listen to what I have to say, you may see things in a new light. At the very least, we are to blame. You can't expect someone who has never known boundaries, who has never so much as heard the word no directed at her, to know when she's gone too far. We've let Nancy Drew run roughshod over the rule of law in River Heights, and in the same breath, folks, we're surprised when she decides that she's above the law. Come on, get smart, people. We set her on this path. We practically put the matches in her hand and told her to burn down the town hall. Now, there is a second possibility. Something sinister, something so chilling that once you begin to embrace the possibility that this scenario could possibly be true, I promise you, folks, you will get chills. Honest to goodness chills running up and down your spine. Stay with me here. We know that she's never been held accountable for her actions. We know that she's been raised with a solid knowledge of the law, of the loopholes that hardened criminals use to shirk their guilt and remain out on the street with the rest of us law-abiding citizens. We know that she's been in person, on site, on location for every major crime that has occurred in River Heights in all these years. What we could be looking at here is something devastating. It is possible that Nancy Drew, beloved Nancy Drew, has been getting away with countless crimes for years. It is possible that these so-called solved cases have been part of an elaborate cover-up perpetrated by the girl we saw as a hero. It is possible that the good people of River Heights have fallen under the sway of a ruthless sociopath. Now think about this. It is possible that Nancy Drew has sent dozens of innocent men and women to prison. It is time to put this to an end. What this city needs to do, if you're interested in my humble opinion, it's time to open every single case that Nancy Drew, and Carson Drew for that matter, has been involved with. It's time to wake up, River Heights, and take a good long look around at the chaos that has been wrought in this city in the name of the Drew family. You're listening to the River Heights Radio Network. News, traffic, weather, and stocks delivered in one high-energy burst. Stay tuned for the weather in just a few minutes, but let's get back to the top story that has the whole town talking. Nancy Drew, former town hero, stands accused of arson, accused of destroying the beloved town hall. As of press time, details are still scarce. Miss Drew is reportedly being held in custody by River Heights Police. No word on the charges that Miss Drew may be facing. Update, folks. This just in. I know there are many, many people out there, just like me, who have had enough of this Nancy Drew. You are not the only ones. And now my sources at Heights 9 have just informed me of something you are not going to believe. I mean, this is serious stuff here, folks. Get this. Nancy Drew, internationally known sleuth Nancy Drew, the girl who knows her way around a crime scene, knows how a police investigation works inside and out. The girl whose notebook, no doubt, is full of tips and tricks and malicious techniques for getting away with crimes that people like you and me would never even dream of. This same girl is definitely 100%. Now, I'm getting a look you will not believe from my producer. You know why she's giving me that look. It's because if I say that next word, and you all know what word I'm thinking of, if I say that next word, I will be in violation of a very serious law. The same type of law that Miss Drew so often hides behind, so often allegedly hides behind, to get away with her extracurricular activities. I'm not saying that she's the one who started the fire. I'm not saying that. Inferences and logical leaps belong to you, the audience. All I can say is what I'm not saying. More after the break. The largest apple pie in the country. Organizers are offering their sincere apologies following the mix-up. In local news, the fire at the town hall continues to be the most talked about story in the Heights metropolitan area. New details are few and far between, but we are getting unconfirmed reports that a one-of-a-kind town icon, the so-called inaugural ore, is now missing and suspected stolen by the arsonist. The inaugural ore is a unique piece of River Heights history, set aside following the first casting of the anvils that would soon turn River Heights from a sleepy frontier town into a bustling center of industry. Police are hoping that the missing ore will provide a vital clue leading to the conviction in the ongoing arson case. For years, you've been saving cherished memories by collecting commemorative plates. But if you're anything like me, you found it difficult to find a meal worthy of sitting atop your beloved memories. Until now, that is. Krollmeister Foods proudly introduces commemorative bread. Each finely crafted slice depicts a landmark historical event. Choose from Moon Landing Wheat, Fall of the Berlin Wall Rye, and Armistice Day Kaiser Rolls. Commemorative bread. Make memories with memories.
Why, hello everyone! It's Mayor Pancake, the mayor of Pancake City, reminding you that this month is Pancake Month here at Pancake City. Each day of Pancake Month, we'll be serving a new Pancake City pancake speciality, each better than the last, or my name isn't Mayor Pancake.
The following is a test of the River Heights alert system. This is only a test. Dedication, passion, civic pride. For years, Antonia Scolari has defended the freedom and values of River Heights. Now she's asking for your support at the polls. A vote for Antonia Scolari is a vote for River Heights.